Hello folks, welcome back to Allotmentjoy. My name's Elaine. Well, before I get cracking in the garden, I've been sent 2 products to try out, and they're from a company called Ecoworm. So I'll just show you what they look like. So what have they sent me? They've sent me some growth stimulant for all plants. So, and also what I like about this is that it's easily dosable anyway. It also comes with its own, so you don't have to fumble around looking for a cap for to dose things correctly. Makes up to 200 litres, extracted from vermicompost, child and pet safe. So organic, vermicompost, child and pet safe, and organic. And the next thing they sent me was Clean Guard potassium soap. So if you've got a bit of an aphid problem, which I think a few of us have this year, it'll come in handy, definitely, in particular for red spider mite. I've had red spider mite in this greenhouse before, and I'm very apprehensive about putting anything back in here until I'm sure that they're all gone anyway. But the telltale signs anyway, you'll see on the leaves with little cobwebs, etc., and it'll come in very handy anyway. So anything to combat organically combat the aphids. So so I'll just turn these over. So that's the reverse of it. So I'll just zoom in over this. So it shows you how much how often and how much, So at ecoworm.co.uk, this is a growth stimulant. You just pause the video and then you can carry on reading it. Once a month. Again. So that's brilliant. So I'll be definitely giving these a good go. Anything really to encourage things to grow and to protect things as well. That's brilliant. So thanks very much to Ecoworm for sending me their best sellers. I definitely will be making good use of them. If you want to give Ecoworm soil extract and potassium soap or Clean Guard a try, go to their website. I'll put a link in the description. I'll put their web address on screen for you now. And also Ecoworm has said that if anyone wishes to purchase these products via Allotmentjoy, they're going to give you 20% off. So that's really is a bonus, 20% off. Okay, so that's brilliant. Well, that'll be it for just now, and many thanks again to Ecoworm. Hello folks, welcome back to Allotmentjoy. My name's Elaine. Welcome on the plot. Well, I'm up to no good again. I'm going to bring the board beans in today. So let's get cracking. So this bed here is a bit of an L shape anyway. And the pods are ready. So I'm going to bring them out. Oh, little bed flown. Blackbird's flown in. Checking on the fares. So let's get them picked. So lots and lots to pick. So I think the easiest way to do this lot is to cut them off at the bottom and hang them upside down. Use my trusty snippers here, and and take the board beans off. I have topped them, so we don't have any ants or black fly on here. I might upset a couple here. This couple there. So they're a bit busy, but never mind anyway. I'll accommodate them. Nice nutty flavour. Boneyard exhibition. Very nice. Wait now. On the side of them. Even the roots in for just now. Got to move everything on and then make room for new things. That's all the broad beans cut off. So now to get all the pods off the plant. So definitely got a lot. Yeah, so a lot of work, but it's definitely worth it. Okay, so that's all the broad beans out. Yeah, so what's left, I'll come round this way, is the next job is to get these beetroots sorted out. So yeah, I've got a bit to do yet. So that's a nice tidy harvest there, and I can now sit and split the pods open. Don't forget, if you're going to preserve these by blanching, you want to put a pot of hot water on, and once it boils, you put the broad beans in and cook them for 1 to 2 minutes maximum, and then plunge them into ice cold water to stop the cooking process. Yeah, and then dry them off, and then put them in the freezer, and then ready to go. Yeah, casseroles and meals and things like that. Loads and loads of goodness. These two will not take the hint. They like it on that bar, didn't you? Just happened to notice that this cherry tree actually got cherries on it, and I thought it didn't, because the one over there definitely has. Well, there's something to be picked here. I'm amazed they're still on there, to be honest. Looking at the cherries, they're ripe for the picking. So this must be the first and the very best year we've had for cherries. It's cherries everywhere. Wow. I'm going to have to buy a cherry destoner as well. Yeah. What a great result. And on this tree as well, on this tree you've got 2 varieties of cherries. So that's a double bonus, a double bushy bonus. So that's a nice result. A heck of a lot more than what we expected anyway. So what a great result. 2 different types of cherries. Yeah, and one of them, when you could only find the label for one, Napoleon Bigger, something like that anyway. Yeah, very good. So as you can see, we've got lots of rubies. This cage has been locked down, so it's only members only in this cage. So it's about time they're all picked. Wow. So I was on my way to get some redcurrants. Back a bit more, some redcurrants. So Richard went and started. Then he let out a shriek for help. And he says, I need another. In fact, he was just filling this one up here. And he says, I need another container. So there you have it. So we got another container. So that's the second batch now of redcurrants. And of course, plus the 2 variants of cherries. I picked some peas while I was at it, because the peas are coming on thick and fast now, just like Martin from Hanley Plotter. Yeah, you got to keep a close eye on your peas anyway. So I think before we pop off, I think we'll have a little potato reveal. And I must admit, it hasn't been a brilliant year. I was trying to keep up with watering the buckets, but I'm going to give it a try. Okay now, well, action stations. We got tag. What we got?
Swift.
Swift. Is that first early? Yeah, first early. Yeah, that probably explains why.
It died.
Why it died, yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
It's been really dry this year though, and it's really difficult to get the spuds out. I've dedicated time to water the spuds. My little ones. Right, I'll bring you back in a second. Yeah, so, yes, salad potatoes. First early, Swift, yeah? Swift, that's the one. Yeah. So on to the next bucket. Put that down there. Oh, a bit more in that one.
First early Swift.
Swift. Should do a bit of toilet brush action like Terry King, eh? Clean up lovely then. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, head over to Terry King's channel. I'll put a link in the description. Have a look. See how he does the toilet brush action. Absolutely fantastic. So you know what it's like, you know, when you start bringing potatoes out, you think, just another bucket, you know, just another bucket. So we're going to do another couple. Probably just be Swift anyway, like, but bring another two out, that'll be fine. I've got a worm in it, or two, or three, or four. You know what that is, because of the boo. Is that duff? Oh, aye, that's definitely duff. That's duff. Definitely duff. Bring you back in a minute. Well, that's 3 buckets now, just one more to go. Okie dokie. See that cover that on the equine bedding, covering the top helped keep it moist as well. Yeah. Oh, look at that big spider. It got out quickly. Oh, I'll get a basket. It might help in it. Swift. Yeah, because at the start everything was Swift from that end. Right, so there we are anyway. 4 buckets of Swift first early. Not a great deal, but I'm not complaining. Right, and some more red currants. Got some big onions. There. I decided to take the onions out that I have in the garden. I've got more like, but I spotted this one. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to bring this one out. And seeing it like that, and these were in proximity of, I thought, nah, you're going to come out now. So there you are. That's not a bad harvest for this evening. Anyway, I think we're going to be opening a market stall anytime soon. Okay folks, that'll be it for just now. Nice tidy harvest today. I can tell that. Yeah, I've up to the eyeballs in muck, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Nice tidy harvest, and lots to process when I get home anyway, or maybe not today anyway. Don't forget, Ecoworm, yeah, get yourself 20% off. Yeah, ecoworm.co.uk, they've got other products as well, right? But yeah, I'll definitely going to be giving this a try, especially the one for red spider mite anyway. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.